of their labor. Are you guys ready to get the show started? Excellent. Our first comedian coming to the stage has been doing very well, and you are going to enjoy her performance today. Please, welcome to the stage with thunderous applause, Miss Kimberlee Mendoza.
Kimberlee with 2 E's. My guess is that is spelled that way because my mother was an elementary school teacher and she needed my name to be phonetic. Speaking of my mother, she would laugh at jokes 3 times. Once when we told it to her, once when we explained it, and a couple months later when she actually got the joke. So if you don't get a joke tonight, that's okay. Laugh anyways, you'll make me feel right at home. Knock, knock. Oh, come on, it's the 21st century. If I knocked on your door, you would be turning off the light, hiding under the table, telling your children to be quiet, and waiting for me to go away. It is true, I know. So who wants to hear a good fish story? All right, cool. I can't guarantee it's good, but here's a fish story. So we were moving, and we completely forgot about the fish. And so we thought we would, put it out of its misery, and we put it in the toilet, forgetting that the water had been shut off. So we left it. We came back a little while later, and the boys wanted to check on the fish. And apparently my brother-in-law needed to use the toilet also forgetting that the toilet had been shut off. And all I can think is the fish's final words were, "Oh, poop!" Speaking of fish, my father was in the Navy and could drink like one. They don't call them drunken sailors for nothing. He thought clean and sober meant that he needed to take a shower to go back to the bar. There was so much alcohol in our home that even the dog was drunk. We called him Ozzy. He would bark. We never could understand what he was saying. So my dad was in the Navy, and I did the most rebellious thing that I could do, and I joined the Army. Hoorah. People are always like, "Thank you for your service." I never know what to say to that. I get really awkward. "Thank you for your service." "Yeah, you too." We get lots of veteran mail all the time, but it's never addressed to me. It's always addressed to my husband. And you'd understand that joke more if you understood that my husband thinks that eating his lunch on the back patio is roughing it. But honestly, I was just Private Benjamin way more than I was G.I. Jane. I snuck makeup into basic training. I threw a hand grenade at a tree not once but twice. And I grabbed a bag of marshmallows when someone said friendly fire. So my dad was like, "Let me prepare you to go into the military," right? So he's like, "It's just a big game. Laugh it off, laugh it off." Thanks, Dad, great advice. First 5 minutes in the military and I'm doing push-ups in the wet grass. "You think this is funny, soldier?" "No, but apparently my dad did." I guess he did get me back for going in the Army instead of the Navy. Probably the most scariest part for me was the gas chamber. And I don't know if you know this, but they make soldiers go through the gas chamber. It's like a room filled with riot control gas. My guess is what they think is they need to fry a few more brain cells so that you'll run towards bullets rather than away, like a normal person, right? So I went through, but my gas mask didn't work. So I said, "Hey, drill sergeant, do you think I can have a new gas mask?" He's like, "Don't you worry, soldier. There won't be any more gas." And of course I believed him, because what government person would ever lie to me? We're in the field for like 10 minutes and a gas canister falls right by my foot. Well, I'm not sucking that stuff up again, so I start running. Drill sergeant's like, "Get back down, soldier, get back down." I'm like, "I told you, my gas mask doesn't work." So all the other soldiers see that I'm running, so they start running too, because I must know something they don't. So now we're all running. Drill sergeant's so angry, we get back and he just lays into us for like an hour. He's like, "All right, all you dummies, fall out." Well, everybody left but me, and I go, "Wow, there was a lot of them, huh, drill sergeant?" Drill sergeant says, "What were you before you were in the Army, soldier?" I said, "Happy, drill sergeant." I'm Kimberlee with 2 E's. You all have a nice evening.
Kimberlee, everybody.